Well, good morning and welcome back, Charlotte Harbor Fishermen. I'm Brian and we are on the Charlotte Harbor as usual. Here Boca Grande today, and just going to be fishing with shrimp once again along the mangroves. Man, they're pretty big too. Got select, and they were bigger than I was anticipating. Not select, but hand picks. But we've got right here this little point, and the water going in and out just digs out all around this point. So that branch is one of the only branches left. The hurricane has kind of wrecked this spot, but taken away all the good overhanging branches. There is one left though. Last time I was here, did pretty good. Got a bunch of little reds, and I got a couple nicer ones. But I've got a couple spots in mind today. Again, I've got a couple 3 dozen shrimp. So let's dive in here and see if they're still here. Like I said, they were here last time, about a week ago. We got about a 10 to 15 mile an hour northeast wind, which isn't ideal, but it's not bad. Tucked back in here. The sun is feeling nice and warm. I'm closer than I would like to be because of that wind, because I'm going to be casting into it. I don't want to have to battle it so much, so I've got a little closer, just kind of sitting here letting the spot settle down. Got the stick it pin in. I'm just pinned in this shallower water. Out in front of me is deeper water, so let's see what we got over there. Man, that's a big shrimp. Still kicking. You know what, I'm just gonna go for it with him hooked in the head. Might get picked off there by a snapper or a sheephead pretty quick, but let's see. I've got 3 spots in mind today that are all deeper water, and then if none of those work, those are all on the flats, then I've got a bridge I want to try where the tide is actually right now coming to the tail end of the outgoing. So once the tide starts to come in, there's this bridge that I want to try where the water will be flowing really good later on if these spots out on the flats don't work out. But there's always something running. Power hedger, blower, lawnmower, weed eater. Landscaping on these nicer houses is like never ending. Never-ending noise every morning. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh. That wasn't a red. Ospreys are talking. Man, these are some big old shrimp. There we go. There's a fish. That's a decent fish right off the bat. What is that? Heading to deep water. I got a solid fish, a solid red on the first cast. First bait. Oh gosh. Broke my line. Dang. Broke the leader. What was that? That was really, really, really heavy. It's really weird too, the way it was fighting. Man, I don't know. Might have been a huge red. I don't know. Man, that hurts. All right, I got to get retied here. Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! The boat is a mess. I got all kinds of stuff out, but live bait fishing, so I'm not gonna be like running all around. I'm gonna be standing on the front, so I left my cast net and the waders and my waiting station, just left it all on here. Dang it. What the heck was that, y'all? Suppose it could have been a big snook. And then he kind of got me on the gills. Could have been a big red. It was fighting funny though. It was like it was acting kind of sluggish though. And very heavy. Almost like a stingray or something weird, but I don't think it was a stingray. Oh man, that's a bummer. I hate that. At least I like to see what you had. Look at that shrimp though. Let's see if there's another one of them critters over there. It's gonna free line this shrimp. A little 2/0 hook. Could have been a really big black drum as well. You know, it's just saltwater fishing. Could have been anything, any one of a dozen fish. I wonder if this shrimp's getting down there. That last one I had a split shot on. This one I'm just free lining. You know, he's not either. There he is, swimming at the top. I gotta put a split shot on. He's just swimming at the top. That's because there's critters down there he does not want anything to do with. I would go with a jig head I've got already tied up, but last time I was here I got into the rat reds pretty good, and they will choke down a jig head. This old boy's peeing out the back. He don't know he's on camera. Nice Pathfinder. Man, I can't believe that fish broke off. If they do, I had to put pressure on him because at first he was heading right for the deep water immediately, and I was like, great, perfect. But if they get out and start to make that corner, turn that corner, you know, I'm stuck right here, then it's game over. So I had to kind of put some pressure on him as he was taking more line and starting to angle a little bit back out towards the harbor. Right there's the mouth. Very, very close. Here we go. No, this is little. And he would have started to turn the corner, and that would have been it. The dock over there is decent. Caught a tarpon there with my grandpa one time, a little 30-pound tarpon. Free line and shrimp. 30 pound, I shouldn't say that, it's probably 20. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, come on. Right here at the boat. Something small. It's really hammering me too. See what we're dealing with. I might start breaking these shrimp in half, but I've also got about 3 dozen of these select hand picks, and I've got about a dozen and a half frozen from last time. So if we get into a real good bite, got a little bit of backup. So this is a little snapper right now messing with me. There we go. Little snapper. Well, first fish of the day. Gotta get something big enough to eat. My daughter's been watching some Key West Watermen, and whoo, almost bit me. And she's been wanting to copy some of his grouper cakes, crab cakes he was making, but I'm not gonna get any crabs. But oh, it's dang coming. That's a big shrimp. It just got away. Make some fish cakes or fried fish. Let's see what we catch. See what we can catch. Make some kind of fish dinner. All right, let's get back over here. How we doing here, guys? It's 2 shrimp wasted right there. This is a perfect size shrimp right there. Perfect. It can be too big sometimes. There we go. There we go. Another snapper. There is a huge cloud of snapper over there usually. Look like a cloud of fish. This guy's gonna be close to 10, but I think he's gonna be a little short. Matter. Commercial fisherman. Solid little snapper. Probably go 9.5. Kind of a tough little angle I'm trying to cast to here. I feel like I'm into the snapper now. I'm just pecking it as soon as it lands now, every cast. Maybe try casting out a little deeper. Pick something off out there. Something cruising out on the edges here. There we go. Come on, fishy, fishy. There's a nice red fish. Good little thump. You got it? You gonna prove yourself? I'll let it get that thing in their mouth all the way. Since I've got the head hooked And then it's a circle hook, so let them swallow it, get it in their mouth at least, closed completely, not just holding it halfway. Then let the circle hook come tight. Now, how did that happen? That thing was hooked in its head. They took it off. Somehow it remained, it got rehooked into the body of the shrimp. It's interesting. Dang. Man, how many of these snapper are we gonna have to weed through? So now if I had some pinfish, could let it soak over there and get a big snapper. Dolphin just showed up. Oh, I'll release him. If you got dolphin coming around, one thing you can do before they, you know, once they're onto you, they're onto you. But if they're not yet onto you, they're just near you. Don't splash. Don't throw the fish back. Just release them gently into the water, and they won't notice you as much. There he comes. Two of them. There we go. There's another fish. That's it. Another nice fish. Not as heavy as that last one though. Definitely not. But definitely not a little snapper. This is gonna be a red. Watch out, flipper's on you. Better start heading this way, buddy. Nice red. Heck yeah. Nice red fish. I bet that's what that first fish was. Solid red. Beautiful. Beautiful red fish. I'm gonna throw him in the live well, either to A, release him later without the dolphin around, or B, might keep him. That's a pretty fish right there. Nice, nice, nice. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put him in my waiting station. He'll actually keep better than in the live well. Just don't let me forget this and drive off. Come here, buddy. Nice fish. Yeah, that one wasn't coming out. What did I do with my live? Bought a new pair of pliers and I'm not liking them. There we go. Nice red fish. That'll get me started. Now you can stay right there, and that will definitely keep him alive. The live well be kind of iffy. Doesn't have much room to move. And all right. Hopefully those guys over there can catch a couple fish. Something little enough to keep old Flipper off my back. Yeah, it's going back over there. Let's grab a couple shrimp. Heck yeah, they hooked up the shrimp once again. Okay, well, we're on the board. Also, then I don't have to run the aerator making noise and the battery running. So the old waiting station doubles as a live well. Fish box, I should say. It is a live well. Yeah, I think that first fish was a bigger red. That red's probably goes like, I don't know, 20 inches or so. I think that first fish was a little snook. It was in the mid-20s. Maybe closer to 30 actually. It was solid. There we go. We're starting to stay away from the little mangroves. Not that I got a problem with mangrove snapper. I will take some mangrove snapper. Just like them to be in that 13 to 15 range. Hey, hold still. Hold still, buddy. Skinny. I'll put him in that live well for a few. There's a skinny snook right there. You hang out right there until Flipper leaves. Yeah, shrimp. Nice and dark with the red tail. Hopefully we can catch a red fish. Uh-oh, something's going on back here. What was that? Did he just jump out? Is a dolphin back here messing with me? That was weird. Just heard a pretty good splash. They're alright, they're down there. Okay. Man, that wind is right in my face, but I am just hidden enough to have it not be a pain, and I'm close enough. Oh, he just stripped me. No, he didn't. And I'm close enough to the bushes here to still be able to cast into it. That little snook just frayed me. Doggone it. Got away, another one. This little snook just frayed me a little bit. I should retie. Oh man, that's a good cast. Now I've snorkeled this spot a few times before I got my spear gun, and then I speared it once. Just looking for snapper and sheephead, and so I know exactly, literally, what it looks like under there. It's a really nice spot. This is the best spot. It's the stretch of this hole where it's good. It goes around the corner for about another, I don't know, 30 yards. And it's all good. This is the best part. It's the end. The deep channel comes in. Deep water ends right about where I'm fishing. It's still the hole, but then it gradually comes up, and right here you can see it's shallow, and this comes up onto a flat, a nice little grass flat inside this protected cove. So it's just got a lot of transitions happening right here at this corner. And being that I've been under there, I know, I mean, the mangrove, the earth basically is kind of like, there's like a big shelf right there. It goes back under there. Got the shade and the protection of the mangroves. Not much anymore. There used to be a lot more roots in there and a lot more branches, but Hurricane Ian blowing this way just stripped it all back. Well, the point is, I've spent a couple hours in there snorkeling around, and it's mostly a bunch of snapper. Schools of like little spadefish will go by as well, and mullet cruising in and out. But there are mixed in every once in a while solid reds that are just patrolling along. Sheephead as well, and occasionally some snook. Jack kind of cruise along the outer edge of it, so it's just a really cool spot. Oh, my shrimp's coming back over here to see me. Here. Oh. Disappeared. I guess he feels like he's safer swimming at the top than getting down in the mud. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, here. Oh man, I'm all twisted up. There we go. Well, I wanted to take home some fish, so I do have at least one for that. But we'll see what else we can catch. I'll trade them out for a few snappers or a couple of sheephead. Let that red go. These snapper are too little. Man, am I feeding them some big shrimp, buddy. You owe me that shrimp dinner. Pretty fish. These redfish will take a chunk, just a little chunk of shrimp as well. But we'll stick with this for a little while longer, see if I can get a better red. Having it alive and it hooked in the head, it gives them, oh gosh, that thing hit it as soon as it landed. What is that? There's got to be a snook maybe right at the top. It gives the shrimp a little bit of a chance to maybe flicker away from the smaller snapper, and then a bigger fish can come up and get them. But yeah, snook's what I thought. Yeah, get out of there. Hey, a little longer than I thought. But they're skinny right now. Skinny and cold. There he is. Oh, nice. Now I'm definitely gonna have to retie, I think. Tell you what, these circle hooks are a little more tricky to get out. There we go. Skinny, big head with a little bit of a wound there, or a parasite. Way over there. Let's test this. We let him go easy. We'll see. He's super tired. Okay, there's the dolphin right there. Yeah, he's staying over there. It appears. Last time I was here, it was a little bit of a problem. Oh, nope, here he comes. Did he just come and just snag that thing? Man. Did I tell you what, their echo... No? I don't think he has it. He knew he was there though, if he didn't get him. Their echo location is unreal. There's no way. There's the visibility's not that good. There's no way he visibly could see him. I think he's got him. He's doing all kinds of. He's like swirling around right here. He's got him probably, messing with him. Yep. See it on the edge of his mouth. Gosh. I guess this would be a good time to let go of that other one since he's occupied. I'm telling you, it's like he's like he saw it with his echolocation, and get out of here. Don't go under the boat. They go under the boat. Get to the bushes, man. It's like they can see, like infrared with that echolocation or something. It's not like he came over here slowly, kind of searching around, you know, using his eyesight. Like, where's that fish? I know you just caught one. I let that fish go. I think the fish just kind of swam down and stayed at the bottom under the shade of the boat. Did he get the other snook too? I'll be doggone. Well, what am I supposed to do here? Go home? I mean, I won't let any of them go now. Until I leave. It's ridiculous. There's a fish. Hey, this might be a nice little snapper here. There it is. Oh, I got him kind of foul hooked, kind of crooked. Best snapper of the day. Not as big as I thought at first, though. He stuck me. He stuck me. But I might measure him. Oh man, just crapped all over my shoe. Let's see. 12 on up to 12. He's just over 10. Almost 11. We'll keep him for now. At least keep him safe. All right. Well, we'll keep fishing. The tide is basically slack, so we are catching a few fish. I don't think there's any sense in moving somewhere else on a slack tide. Grab a handful of more shrimp here, and maybe we'll move to a different spot when we're done with these. Get away from this dolphin. Hey, big old shrimp are frisky. Click, 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 click. Hand picked. I love fishing with lures, but I love fishing with shrimp too. It's so very simple and yeah, a lot of activity with it. And I like just the change. You know, if I fish with shrimp every day, then they get tired of it. Same thing with artificials or whatever it is. The nice thing about saltwater fishing is it's so diverse, and you can just always mix it up depending on the season and the style you want to do and where you're at. Wade fishing, fishing with a trolling motor, bait fishing, cut bait fishing, of course offshore fishing, eventually to get into that. I love, woo! So I'll come flash up right behind it and strip me. There's also, of course, bass fishing, freshwater fishing. It's a lot of fun. I'll be doing that some as well. Kayak fishing. Handfish fishing. That's about all it is for fishing. Fly fishing. Little snapper, and listen, not letting it get down. Yeah, he didn't even get the shrimp either. Little snapper taking it before it even gets down deep. Look at that. Give me that. Thank you. Whoops, forgot about the dolphin. See, now he took off. As soon as he hit the water, he took off for the mangroves. Another snapper. A little better snapper. Gosh. Tell you what though, if they just let it get down, yeah, he might be keeper size. If they just let it get down a little bit further and get down to those redfish, he's a small handful. 16 on up to 27. Yeah, he's 12 inches, about the same size as the other one. The other one was more like 11, I think. All right, look at this big old fat shrimp. Big green shrimp. What I'm going to do is put him way out on the edge, and we'll see who's hanging out there. If the smaller snapper are, or if the bigger fish are. If he gets down to the bottom, I like my chances. It's not getting down to the bottom. Dang, took my shrimp right off. Did he? Yes. Man. Oh, what's going on? Something just hit that on the way in. I think there was nothing there. I just started raking it in. There, it just come off. I think a little snapper hit my bare hook on the way in. That one dolphin's got a super gnarly dorsal fin. It's all curled and mangled. This is surprising. Nothing hit me yet. Something took it off without me even knowing. It's my last shrimp. I might move. After this shrimp. Nope, that ain't gonna be where I wanted it. little better. Get down, get down. Gosh, this is where having fish, pinfish, helps. I know there's other fish there. I know there's a lot of fish in there. I just can't get past these snapper. Alright, this is my last one. Last shrimp that I'm throwing back there. That's a little one. Come on, fish. Uh-oh. Strip me. Yep. Okay, let's move just right down basically the other side of this little bayou. There's a canal. It's really deep water and kind of similar to this spot, right on the edge where the mouth of the canal hits the flats. Right there, that corner. Let's go try. Three. Let's get you guys in this holding tank. Okay, well, this is spot number 2. Again, I don't have a trolling motor, or I would just post up right there, make the trolling motor work, holding me in the deep water, and get cast to that overhang. All of that area is very deep as it curves around into the canal. But I don't, so I have to post up where it's shallow. Believe it or not, this is where I'm gonna have to be. Pinned up here, the wind's kind of pushing me against this dead mangrove tree. But as I was pulling up, I'm seeing fish scattering here along the shore. I'm way too close, but this is where I have to be. If I go any further back, I can't go any further back. As you can see, branches are in the way. So we're just gonna drop it right there. If we hook into something nice, hope for the best. Hope he kind of just angles out that way. And might take a few minutes to let him get settled in. Golly, that's a fat shrimp. Let's just do what we did last time. Let's just start off with just a Mondo shrimp. Just see if anybody's home. Get a few more ready. All right. Dolphin followed me here, of course. I haven't been in the water at this spot, but I have fished it, and I check it out when I go by it, and I've seen there's a few big dead branches out just past this big live branch. I've seen a lot of sheephead, snapper, spadefish. In fact, at the time it was really warm and clear water though, and I was like, I'm gonna dive down here and just snorkel this line. This is a long canal with mangroves on both sides. Right before I was getting ready to, well, I was thinking about that, a big for me anyway, about a 5-foot bull shark just curled right around the back of the swim platform where I was fishing. Like, yeah, maybe I won't. There's a fish. I don't know if he knows he's hooked. A snapper? You gotta be kidding me. A snapper ain't no longer than that shrimp. There we go. I'm not gonna stay here long if snapper continue. Man, if you'd open your mouth. There you go. There's snapper. They bite down. Don't let it be on your finger because they don't like to open their mouth. It's a really nice little entry point right there. You could stick a kayak in, or you could stand and even fish from. Possibly even get out and wade down that shoreline. The problem is over there, that's Boca Grande. There's nowhere to park anywhere near that unless you have a golf cart. Okay. Dang it, just wrap me up. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Just met some new subscribers there. Chris and Solomon, nice guys. Nice boat, a Scout. They just saw my last video that I just posted. It was the first video they ever seen. Anyway, I'm gonna, before I go to plan, I'm going to, maybe, let's see here. I was thinking about just letting the wind just blow me down here. Just kind of just bumping along as I go. See if I don't run into a red along the way, but it's starting to blow me into the bushes. Eventually, I will just have 2 trolling motors because I'll tell you what, it's the greatest invention that known to the fishermen besides the hook. Oh, something biting me. But I could just ease along here with my shrimp, but we'll make do without it. I've got it. Oh, that was a snapper anyway. I've got it on my Ginu. I keep saying I'm gonna get the Ginu out, and I will eventually. Sure is nice having a boat at the boat slip, just waiting, ready to go. There's, oh, yeah, this is gonna work. I might catch a fish or two, but now I got a guy coming down the canal. I like circle hook. I don't like when they have that extra little curl in the hook. See that tiny little curl? Just makes it a little tricky. Hooking shrimp. We're just gonna swim back and forth down this canal here until we get to the end. It's pretty deep channel. Nice little spot for fish to be hiding. They get those school reds. Rat reds, no doubt. Here we go. You know what, I'm just going to ease on down to the end and then hit the corner, and then we'll just call it a day. I'm not just going to keep feeding these snapper. Oh, okay, I knew I recognized it. You got the diving channel, right? Yeah. What is that, a little Carolina skiff?
Yeah, I just picked it up, like a month or so ago.
It's nice.
Yeah. All right, brother.
All right, man, good seeing you.
Yep, talk to you later.
What is that, 17?
16.
J16? All right, this is the corner. Look at that, perfect timing, just ended the conversation. It's actually a fellow YouTuber. I will put his contact, his YouTube link in the description. He does mostly spearfishing. Cool channel, cool boat he's got there, but hopefully we'll do something together, maybe a little stone crabbing trip or something. This is the corner I wanted to hit. Man, I'm surprised that little bitty shrimp didn't get swallowed up already. Ain't nothing down there? Tide has definitely gone slack. Here we go. Kidding me. Little dink. Little dinky dink. Okay. Well, we caught a fish. We caught a fish. He just spit my split shot. Alright, let's go to the other spot. Pretty beautiful bay. Look at this. Big white pelicans. A bunch of them stacked over there. I'd like to fish that cut over there. There's a little hole, but all the way across this bay. This is Three Sisters Island out front of me. But it's really shallow. I'd have to just putter all the way along there. So I'm going to spin around. Yeah, gonna have to get around, go back the other way. It's gonna be a long way ride either way. I will see you guys when we get there. Y'all get them? That corner right there, that's the best spot. Yeah, yeah. Anywhere on the corner. I like to go on the other side and then pitch at it, but it's better with live bait. If you're just fishing artificials, you just kind of cruise by it, but live bait, you can sit there and kind of wait them out. Yes, sir. You too. Holler at me. Look at that sandbar, bone dry, man. Northeast wind combined with a low tide, it's keeping it dry. at that pothole. When we talk about potholes, that's a nice pothole. That's a hole. Those are more, I guess you wouldn't call it a pothole, but a big sand hole. And you can see how much deeper that is. That's 24 inches of water there or more, right up here, dry. So when the water is up, you've got grass flats and you got those deep pockets in the summertime. That's much colder, cooler water. Good ambush spot where bait's kind of coming off the grass flats. So cool seeing it like this. We'll take a little walk later after we hit this last spot, and I will just walk along, see what we can find, mess around a little bit. But I'm gonna get the waders on because I don't want to get wet. Back there, believe it or not, there is water. But this is like the shallowest I've ever seen it. I don't even know if there's water back there. But I don't want to get my feet wet. I have to get it wet eventually. All right, exciting, let's go. Actually, let me get the live well out here. Keep our fish alive while I'm gone. Keep them fresh since I don't have any ice, and keep them alive in case I decide to let them go. Let's see what I catch. Back here. Oh, I almost got away. Come here, Mr. Red. Hey, don't go down there. You don't want to get all greasy. There you go. They ought to be able to survive. It's a little shallow, but try to hold it still here. Should have went. There's a deeper spot. We'll see. See all these little mounds, little pyramid-looking things. There's some kind of like clams, different clams and mussels. Day like today, back in the day, Calusa Indians, I should say, they would just walk along here. You can dig up so many. I've done it before. Good eating. I should come out here and do that one of these days. Maybe come out with the kids. Got a big snail. They would eat those snails, oysters, clams, everything. Come out with the kids on a super low day like this, just explore here and dig up a bunch of shellfish. See the water, tide's finally, or the tide is beginning to come in a little bit. Very slowly creeping in across this little grass flat. There we go. Yeah, we got plenty of water back here. I knew there would be. It's a little hole. It's just a small opening that this bay dumps out of into the open harbor. And when the water gets moving, it really gets strong current through there, and it has dug a deep hole that holds water all the time and fish. And sheephead, so mullet. See a lot of mullet there right now. And there's two. Well, what we got there? Just spooked something. I don't swim far though. Either a little snook or little barracudas. Just toss a live free-line shrimp at them and see. Just sitting right there. The way they took off but then stopped right away leads me to believe that they are barracudas. Just sitting there. Kind of got like a black tip on its tail. Yeah. Oh, you can see it now. There's about 4 of them. 4 little barracudas. I tell you what is going on here? Trying to kill my shrimp. Dang it. Choke that down. Oh gosh, it just broke me off. Did he? Yep. Just cut that line. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Well, that worked. Even though I couldn't cast it. I don't know what's going on here. So, let's try that one more time. There it is, looped. Let's see. I got a knot in here somewhere. This thing is getting tangled up. And he hammered that thing. So I'll get one of these guys up here to show you. He's still got that shrimp in his mouth. Okay, here's another one. 2 more. Guys, give me a minute here. We are having technical difficulties. I gotta pull this line out. Well, I've got about 18 shrimp left. I've also got, yeah, I see it. I got a knot there. Dang it. Got a knot. Should have brought my other pole. I'm not untying. I don't care. I'm casting through it. All right, there's 2 right in front of me. Let me just swim this guy right back to him. Okay, forget it. We're moving on. Let me see here. Holy cow, that's a keeper horseshoe crab right there. Big old horseshoe crab. Dead, too. He must have died of old age. Well, the mullet are here. That's always a good sign. Not seeing any sheephead. Usually you'll see them sheephead pushing up all the way here to the edges, but underneath that tree, there are definitely a few there. And so I've got about 2 dozen shrimp left, 18 dozen and a half, give or take, and I've got some frozen shrimp in my pocket. Water's a little stagnant right now. Wow, that water is nearly warm back here compared to out there on the open water. Thought there might be a few snook laid up over here. I've seen them stacked up in this darker water before. Ooh. Quiet. The harbor all to myself. Oh, getting busted at the top. Is that... There we go. There we go. What did I get? That must be a snook. Something popping him right on the top water. What I got here? A little jack? Yeah. Little jack. That's the palest looking jack I've ever seen. Yeah, he's sick. He's all tore up. Got a big gash in him. I say there's no yellow on him at all. Look at that. Got a big old slash on him. Right there. It's kind of got like a slime over it, like it's healing maybe. Caught like a zombie snook at this spot before. Thing was really sick looking. Oh man, I'm letting go my fair share of shrimp today. I've got way less shrimp than I thought. Like none. I don't know what I was thinking. Wasn't thinking. Now that would have been a good fish to send to the give to Flipper. Take him out of the herd. Dang. I've got 3 shrimp left. 2 actually. One just got away. So we'll see. Have to use some frozen shrimp. Or if nothing happens, then this video will never even emerge. Tell you what I am going to have to do, especially once I get these frozen shrimp out, is use a spit shot. So let's just do that now. Get this thing down to the bottom a little bit better. Oh, is it quiet? Quiet down here. Nope, not where I wanted it. Oh, man. Something mugged me. Oh, look at that. There goes my shrimp. There's my shrimp getting popped by a little snook. That's the one that got away. Yep, last one. Last one, then I'm going to slide over here to the right, have a shorter angle, shorter cast. You gotta get it deep in there though. There's some big baby Goliath grouper that hang underneath there. All the big stuff though is back on under. That was close. Man, I thought I just soaked my phone. This pocket is not waterproof. Whew, 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 whew. Man, that was stupid. Stupid is as stupid does. Wouldn't be the first phone I submerged wade fishing. Oh, there's a sheephead. Just spooked a solid sheephead right there. Okay, we are now on to the frozen shrimp section of this program. And let me tell you, redfish and sheephead love frozen shrimp. Problem is they fall off a lot easier, so those little bait stealers, you know, it's not that shrimp catch little fish, it's just that shrimp get eaten so easily and quickly by little shrimp. Whew, by little fish. Man, was that just 3 or 4 reds, or was that mullet? Oh man, I hope that was just mullet, or I hope I catch a red. I just spooked something though. 3 or 4 nice fish just came off of this warm sunny spot here. I'm pretty sure they were reds. The problem is, again, that the pinfish, the snapper, the puffers, everything just eats it and picks it clean before the other fish get to it. Since there's just more small fish than big fish, it's really just a numbers game. So you end up just catching a lot of little fish, weeding through, waiting for bigger fish. That's why things like pinfish work, where you sit there, you might not catch anything for the longest time. Let's just pitch it along this edge here before I walk into it and scare anything else. But then when you do catch something that's nice, lost my split shot somehow. Let's see. Dang it, I did it again. That was definitely a big snook right there. He's just sitting in that 6 inches of water, trying to stay warm. Right where I was casting too, when I was casting ahead of myself. Okay, there's some sheephead. A couple buddies following them. They're little. Good sign though. Bunch of snapper there. Whew, man, vicious. All right. Okay. Oh man, here's a big sheephead just come strolling along here. Big school of snapper out in front of me. That's a nice sheephead. That is a keeper sheeper. Look at all these snapper right here. Dang it, don't get so close to me. Back off. Now he just sensed me. It's right at my feet. Sheephead, pretty guy. Man, this water's warm. Snapper. Big school of snapper in front of me. There's another nice sheephead. Can I sight fish a sheephead? There's something out there. I don't know if we're gonna get anything to. A little snook. I don't know if you get snook usually aren't going to pick up a frozen shrimp, but they will if they're hungry enough. Yeah, they just vanished. I don't even see anything. Or a little tiny sheephead, tiny sheephead. Oh, okay. There's the snook. Bunch of little snook. Literally probably 20 snook right there, little guys just laid up. See if I can trick them into thinking this thing's alive. Probably not. Oh, man. How am I doing here? Got caught in the mangrove branch. Snap my line. We'll be right back. There we go. Swim it right at these guys. There's something made it. Yeah, one of them made it. Let me show you these little snook. Little guys. First one in line took it. Hey. Bro, you swallowing that? Oh, come on, man. I didn't have any more 1/0 circles, so smaller fish I don't want to put on my 2/0 circle hook, so I went with the little 1/0. It's a J hook. No, hold still. I'm just gonna cut it. It's just a little hook. He should be all right. These pliers suck. There he is. Anyway, see you later, buddy. Sitting right here at my feet. There he goes. Alright, let's retie. Let's try that again. You know what? Let's just go back to that circle hook. See, I was throwing this little 1/0 hook. 2/0 hook's just too big, but just for these frozen shrimp anyway. We'll see. and for sheephead. J hook's better for sheephead. Back in business. See if I can surprise another one of them. Look, I don't see them now. I think they pushed up a little bit, but I think they're still there. And there's that sheephead again. Oh, something hit it. This is where it gets frustrating, fishing with little shrimp. Whereas, you know, lures, it's just cast. Gets real tedious sitting here having to rebait every cast, especially when you're fishing frozen shrimp that just barely lasts 1 or 2 casts. But you do catch more fish. So I shall not complain anymore. These little snook are easier to trick with the old frozen shrimp. I hook it in the head and then reel it in. Just keep it moving slowly but surely. Maybe not even slowly, just very steady. Keep that shrimp just kind of moving, looking like a shrimp that's bumping along. These are healthy little fish. Woo. Okay. See what we got left for bait. Yeah, we got plenty. Let's pitch this one over here towards the sheephead hole. So I'm just going to kind of mangle him onto this circle hook. So hopefully they can get them in their mouth. Oh. Sight fishing sheephead. 2 nice sheephead right there. Definitely can catch a sheephead if I can weed through these little bait stealers. Oh, another snook. Wasn't expecting that out front. Little guy. Itty bitty. Little line sider. Alright, let's put one back there underneath that bush. That's enough playing around with these snook. Let's see if we can add a keeper sheeper to the creel. We got a snapper, we got a red. Oh gosh, absolutely would have been a perfect cast. Okay, there we go. It was just hanging on the very tip of that branch, but it fell off. Bite. You strip me. There we go. Got him on there threaded on there. Pretty good. Decent cast. There's a couple bigger fish up ahead of me. Another nice sheephead right there. No water flow right now. Tide should have turned by now, but until they get some water over that real estate out front, the water can't flow. And we'll look at this school of snapper. I know there's sheephead over there. Ooh, what's that? Big dark spot out there. Man, there's so many fish in this hole. Not seeing anything huge right now, but I mean, we've got snapper, mullet, sheephead, barracuda, snook. Oh, dang it. This is why crab is the best bait for sheephead, because all these little bait stealers won't get it. And you will still also catch nice drum of both colors, and sheephead love them. Big sheephead right there. Oh, a couple sheephead right up here, literally on the top of the water column. Pelagic sheephead. This is getting frustrating. I see all them snook now. They just moved down the line a little bit. So let's just... School of snapper keeps pushing out here. Let's see if we can get another one of them snook. Just swim back to you. Oh, got it. One of them took the bait. Hook this one tail first, since his head's about to fall off. Uh-oh. There we go. Another snook. Bunch of snapper following him. Found the snookery. The snook rookery. Ain't that a pretty thing? I'm gonna do one more. No, I'm not. Let's go up further. Let's go stand right on top of them and get a better angle to this hole. Oh, there's a better one. All the better fish are sitting right up here into this dark mud. Muddy bottom, shallow water, bright sun. Makes it nice and warm. Yeah, hurricane definitely cleared out some of the mangrove branches, making it a little easier to cast. Of course, reducing the overhead structure though. Give me one keeper. One nice keeper. Make sure my camera was on there. I was talking to myself for a while. Oh, man, that's a good cast right there. See over there, I can see more of them sheephead just swimming at the top of the water column. There is a time and a place for using a float for sheephead. I wouldn't say this is it, but when you're fishing over like a jetty with a lot of rocks, put a little bobber, let that thing just float just above the rocks. Save you a lot of reties. Couple more shrimp here, guys. Stick with me. What do we got here? Another sheephead. Not the size I was looking for. Snagged him by the throat. How does that happen? How do I get a circle hook wrapped around your throat? See ya. Take a cast at that new branch. That thing was never there before. Oh man, here it is. There's a sheephead right here. Dang it. Big sheephead right here. Man. Surprising. Not getting hit back here. Well, let's go back to where we were getting a few bites anyway. Burn up the rest of these shrimp. Oh yeah, look at that. I can see all the sheep heads right there. It's crazy. Sheep head right at the top of the water like that. I think of them more of a fish that wants to be. Let's see if I take one like that. Snapper just slammed it. Just flash, bang, boom, gone. Gosh, I almost want to just hang this from a tree a little bit. I'm looking at 4 or 5 keeper snapper right, or sheephead right there. Oh wow, yeah. Man, there's a bunch of them. Bunch of sheephead back there. They're all right there at the top of the water line. Snapper. Not seeing any huge snapper sheephead, but I'm seeing a bunch of them. Let me try this. There we go. Hang it on the branch. Look at all these sheephead, these snapper, I mean. Think one will come over and eat it? Snapper almost did right away. Now they're thinking better of it. Oh, there they come. Sheep that are further away. Okay, we're coming to the end here. We have got 3 little shrimp left. Will we get a nice sheephead on one of the last casts? Man, he's snapper. Just kind of ruin it. There's a whole cloud of them here in front of me. Maybe 50 fish. Vicious, coming up swinging on this thing without even a bait on it. Still is pretty out here. I can hear the waves lapping up behind me. out on the harbor. So quiet. Another snook. Well, guys, I think I'm going to end it right here. End the fishing anyway. See you later, buddy. It's been fun. It's not a bad spot. I still caught some fish. Got one shrimp left. Feed these snapper. Oh, there's a snook too. Let's see who gets it. Who wants it? They all come in, they nibble on it, then they take off. They get scared. Okay, that was fun. Fun day. Didn't catch any big fish, but stayed busy. Check out this, some kind of massive sponge. Look at that, four-legged starfish on it. Oh, a bunch of starfish on it. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Wind is picking up. It's supposed to be picking up to about 15, so it's gonna be a bumpy ride back home. My fish. That's what we're gonna have to work with today. Well, a little bumpy ride on the way back home, but not too bad. Just took it easy, and with this little flat bottom boat, you gotta just keep the bow up. It's got a very, very minor V at the very bow of the boat, but it's basically a flat bottom boat, so just keep the bow up and kind of plow into the waves. Go slow enough, and it'll stay fairly dry. Still got a little wet. Not bad. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. I will see you on the next one. As always, even if it's a cold day and a low tide, just get out on the water. You never know what you're gonna maybe catch. We'll see. So we got a barge full of garbage here. Still hauling stuff off the island. That'll be a multi-year project getting these houses put back together.